demonstration, we are going to start on the simple knit hat. I have my needles and I have my yarn, and we are going to begin by determining how much yarn we'll need in order to do the long tail cast on. Now, if you're most comfortable with doing the cast on, well then that's quite fine. You can just go ahead and cast on at 40 stitches for this pattern. And I'm just going to go around a few times and then I will count them all at once. And even you can go around quite a bit, and when you think you have about 40, then you can stop. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20, 21, 22. It's 30. 4, let me just hold yarn here. And that's 40. I did an extra loop, and now I'm going to take it off. And what I'm going to do for this hat, since we are going to seam it, is even though I did it around 40 times, I'm going to pull just a tad bit more yarn, maybe about 12 inches or so, and then I will start with my slip knot. And we are ready to cast on. I do this the same. You want it to be loose so that you can work in those stitches. The great thing about this basic pattern is that all you're going to do is the garter stitch, which is knitting every stitch. Make sure that my tail and my working yarn are not tangled. And again, I just cast on until I get towards the end, and then I count. It just makes it easier, a lot less stressful. And we'll keep going. The wonderful thing also about this pattern is that you feel free to select any of the other combinations that are found in this course for the body of your hat. You can make this garter stitch one to begin with, just so that you can go through all of the motions. And then for future hats, you can trade out one of the combinations. You can also increase the size by taking a look at the tip of increasing the cast on stitches, as well as increasing the length. Will make this from an infant pattern to making it a toddler pattern, or even an adult pattern, and everything in between. We should be nearing our 40 stitches. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 8, 29, 37, 38, 39, and 40. And here is our tail, which we will use later for seaming. And now that we have all of our stitches, we're going to transfer it into our left hand. As a reminder, I am knitting continental, so I will be using my left hand to maneuver my yarn. But again, use whichever method works best for you and that you're most comfortable. And we begin with the knit stitch. I'm going to work through a few stitches with you, but what you are going to do is continue to do the knit stitch all the way across until you complete your row. We'll do a few more together, and then I will see you at the end of the row. I'll see you there. I'm finishing up the last, I guess about 10 or so stitches on this row. And I'm going to show you once again how to start a new row. And every once in a while I do take a moment to just adjust my working yarn and also shift my stitches on my needle so that my hands are comfortable. And now I'm at my last stitch. You will transfer those stitches back to your left hand and you will begin again to knit across. Now you want to continue this until your yarn or your fabric that you're creating measures at least 4 to 6 inches. So this will continue to grow until you reach about 4 to 6 inches. I am going to do about 6. When I do the 6, that will allow the hat to have a small little cuff, which I will show you at the end. But if you do at 4, it will make a nice snug hat, more like a beanie or a fitted cap. And so I want you to keep knitting until this reaches about 4 to 6 inches, whichever you feel comfortable with, and I will see you.